Hey, we're on our way to Atlanta. I'll be speaking at the Path to Prosperity Mastermind in just a couple days. I'm so looking forward to seeing and meeting everybody. And yeah, stay tuned to watch our weekend. Just touched down in Atlanta, just checked in at the hotel. Check out our new hotel room.
Person that I'm about to bring to the stage is a 7-figure earner. Give it up for 7-figure earner. That means a milli. She's made her money in the e-commerce space, and she's also made her money in the digital product space, making money in her sleep. She's a person that is great energy, a ball of fire, that's willing to speak her mind. I don't know what she's gonna stay in this stage, but keep it clean if you can. But with that being said, I want to give it up to my friend, my homie, Miss Chelsea. Give it up for Chelsea. There's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker.
You right. You right. Hey. Thank you, my love.
There we go. Hey.
Hey.
I don't know because it's cheap to me.
I love y'all. I'm loving this. Thank you, Marvin.
Absolutely.
The best, the best. Can y'all hear me okay? Hey, y'all. You guys, I'm very, very excited to be here, okay? I know I've spoken to some of you guys. I think y'all can feel my passion and my excitement in just being here. So I have some notes for you guys today because your girl can get a little long-winded. So I know we're crunched for time. Excuse me. Do we have, I know the board had problems. Are we able to use that at all, or? Oh, it's hot. Let me get myself together, y'all. Y'all know I was supposed to go yesterday, right? So my outfit was much more appropriate. I apologize in advance. So we're gonna keep it very together over here, okay? But my name is Chelsea, y'all. Thank you for the amazing introduction. Thank you, Marvin, for having me. This is an amazing event, and I'm so thankful to be here. Mainly because 5 short years ago, I was sitting right where y'all are sitting right now. Maybe not exactly, but you know, I was in all the rooms, trying to rub shoulders with all the millionaires, and I was desperately trying to change my life 5 years ago. And today I stand before you as a self-made multimillionaire, and I just couldn't be more thankful, more blessed. Because y'all, I swear on everything I love, I was that girl in the room, holding back my tears, just praying that God did not forget me, okay? And got my trusty tissue right here, because if y'all follow me on Instagram, learn what Chelsea is the name, you would know I'm like the biggest entrepreneur crybaby, okay? I smoke a lot of weed and I cry a lot of tears, and that's just what it is. So we're gonna keep it together today. I wanna give y'all some value. I wanna help y'all make some money, but I do have a lot of anxiety all the time, which is why I smoke a lot of weed, okay? And I didn't do it this morning for y'all, because I wanna make sure we are on track, okay? So if the nerves get to me, if the tears come, just know that that's why. But I'm very, very, very passionate because, you know, I come from a single parent home. I'm from the Bronx, New York. What up, hello. You know, a single parent home. My mom worked hard, real hard. And unfortunately, I could tell. You know, it's one thing when you have a family that holds it together, and it's another thing when you have a parent or a family that's working so hard that you just feel the stress, you feel the frustration, and as a child, you know, you grow up just wanting to be the complete opposite of that. So it was always my mission to do the opposite of what I saw going on. My mom worked so hard, and she was so amazing. We had everything we needed, I'll just say that. But I grew up wanting more than just what I needed, you know? I was tired of being that girl in Payless and in Walmart and Target when all my friends had the cool stuff. And I never complained about anything because I knew my mom was making it happen by herself, and I was proud to wear the same pair of pants to school every day. It was okay because my mom was doing that for us, right? So growing up, I just wanted a family of my own so bad. I wanted to be a mom so bad. And I just knew when I did become a mother one day that I wanted to do completely right by my family. I didn't want to have kids frivolously. I didn't want to bring my kids up into a split home. I wanted to do things the right way for my family so that they would never have to see me struggle. They would never have to struggle, right? Well, I've been working since I was 15 years old. Verizon, I did it all, okay? Every corporate job you can imagine, I tried it, and it just wasn't for me. I just couldn't. I had amazing work ethic, amazing, but I just knew in my heart, like, this is gonna set me up like my mom. Like, this is not gonna set me up the way I want to be set up. What am I missing? I knew there was like a little gem out there that I just needed to capture so I could figure out how to do this, right? So I worked hard, and nothing that I did seemed to ever make me feel like it was showing. My lifestyle was never reflecting my effort. Did any of y'all ever feel like that? Where you work so hard and you like, what do I have to show for anything that I'm doing? And so I found myself at 27. I wanted kids at 25. I found myself at 27, no children, no ring, no man, no nothing, but a job and a couple thousand in my bank account saved up. And I was not happy, y'all. I was a celebrity makeup artist at this time. And, you know, my work was on TV, my work was on billboards, all these amazing things, but my pockets was just not reflecting. You know, I was still driving a car, a Scion TC, it was all busted up from high school. I'm living in a studio apartment in Koreatown, California, and I'm just like, this cannot be life. Like, how every day I'm going and reporting to work, and I'm around millionaires, I'm around these beautiful glamour girls doing their makeup, and I'm just watching them, you know, like, dang, y'all got it going on. Y'all got the cars, the houses, y'all got the fame. I want that. But here I am just doing the makeup every day, you know, trading my time for money, showing up to do a job for someone else so they could live their dream. And, you know, I'm so thankful for that. You know, I'm so thankful for that, because had it not been for that exposure and seeing other women just like me living my dream, I probably would have just aimed to be just better than my mom's situation and never thinking that like I could have that type of life, right? So here I was at 27, and I said, no, not today. Like, one day I just got up and I was done. I was just done. You know, you have that feeling, you're just like, enough is enough, right? So I told myself, going forward, I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna figure out how I can design my life to be like my clients. Like, I want to live that lavish life. I'm tired of feeling guilty for wanting more from my life. I don't want to be in this little studio apartment no more. I don't want to drive this bucket that acts weird and makes noises and is embarrassing as hell. Like, I want to be fly. I want to be that girl. And for the longest, I felt so guilty about that. I would do makeup and people would be like, girl, why you not sitting in the chair? And I'm like, no. Like, I'm the makeup artist. Like, you good. Come, put the mic on. Come on set real quick. No. Like, that's not for me. No, it is for me. And I wanted it bad. I swear to God, I wanted it so bad, y'all. So here I was, 27 years old, right? And I had a best friend that I met in Atlanta long time ago. And he had made some mistakes. You know, when you don't know how to make money the right way, it tends to lead you down crazy paths. You know, you do bad things, illegal things, whatever you got to do to survive, right? I know I'm guilty of it. I've done pretty much anything you can do to make some money, and I'm not happy to admit it, but that's just what our reality was, right? And so I had a friend who unfortunately had gotten locked up because he had made some bad decisions, not having outlets and the right guidance, and he ended up doing some time in prison. So the whole time we were very connected, and I had relocated to Los Angeles, like I said, and he had come home. And basically, long story short, we were best friends. We decided we were going to be in a relationship together. If y'all follow me on Instagram, you know I talk about my man all day, every day. I love him so much. And the reason I'm here today as the entrepreneur that I am today, Lord Jesus, is because y'all know when you love somebody, all the women in here, I'm sure men too, but when you really love somebody and you know that you don't want to see them hurting, you don't want to see them, you know, in danger, you're willing to do anything for somebody that you love. And this is a man that I saw, you know, come from a good family, but just didn't have the right guidance. And he was attracted to, you know, ATL, Black Hollywood. Like, you know, you want to live that life. And as a young 19, 20-year-old man, it's very easy to make poor decisions. And the reason I'm a teacher today, the reason I've chosen to become somebody who creates products to teach people is because my goal is to teach them young before they think they have to go into stripping and OnlyFans and drug dealing and escorting and all the things that I thought I had to do to become a successful woman. And so, you know, in this time, we decided we were going to be in a relationship, right? And we're on cloud nine. I'm just like, yes, my best friend's home. We're in a relationship. We're high on life, like we're in love, but we had no money. We had no money. He had just come home from prison. And I was like, you know, I had a little sum. I was a makeup artist. I was working every day. So I'm like, it's nothing. It's cool. Come on, boo. Like, ankle bracelet and all. We got this, you know? Me casa and su casa for a long ass time. We can't go nowhere, right? So, you know, we're doing the thing that we're supposed to be doing. I'm supporting him, taking him to the halfway house 8 months every day, you know? And instead of going out and searching for jobs like we were supposed to be doing from 7 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon, y'all, we was researching, because I'm like, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way you doing no overnight, nothing. Ain't no way we doing no graveyard shift for no 15 an hour. Like, I'm on my path to prosperity. You just came home from prison, but ain't nothing slowed down for me. I've been grinding. I deserve this. Like, I can't slow down right now. Like, I'm ready to be done with makeup and step into my next best self. And here I am in love with someone who is literally starting over from the ground. And I honestly didn't even know what that meant until I was knee deep in it, literally. And I'm seeing the bills pile up, and I'm working, doing makeup. He's personal training, doing odd jobs, because nobody would give him a chance. Nobody would give him a chance. He would go apply here and there. Yeah, we'll call you. Oh, what have you been doing for the last 2 years? Well, you know, yeah, okay, we'll call you. Never got no calls, y'all. So here we are. I'm watching this grown man, you know, fight for his life, really, to provide and be this man that I know he is, and he knows he is, but society just wouldn't allow him to be. And so I had to step up, and I'm like, you know what, I'm never gonna let you go back to prison. Like, I'll do whatever I have to do. I'll go get another job. Like, I hadn't worked a job in a long time, y'all, and I was willing to do that, but I didn't want to do it, right? So I really wanted to make it work. And I know a lot of you in here who are maybe in between jobs, or maybe, you know, want more right now, and you just don't know how to attract that or what to do next. You know that you feel as if you need to make your next move your best move. Like, this is it. This one thing has to work. That's exactly how I felt. And they say you got to get obsessed. And, you know, when you become an entrepreneur, you have to find something that you can become obsessed about if you want it to really work. And I was obsessed about keeping my family safe. I was obsessed about having a family that I could be there for. And so every day, that was all that was on my mind, is making sure that I knew the man I was with, y'all. I knew that if shit really hit the fan, he was not even a second thought. He would be out making it happen for us. Like, it never crossed our mind that we would be homeless or anything like that. I knew exactly who I was with, and that's what I was afraid of, okay? Like, I just did not want my man back in prison. So I'm like, I gotta figure this out. So every day I would just be up. He like, why are you so worried? I'm like, you know why I'm worried. Your friends are calling, okay? They're calling and they're ready. You are home and the streets are calling, and I'm over here trying to hold on to my man, okay? And his family, everybody looking at me like, what's he about to do? What y'all about to do? And I'm like, we gonna figure it out. So here we are. We came to all the events just like this, taking the notes, you know what I'm saying? Like, every day from 7 to 4, I'd pick him up at the halfway house where he was supposed to be walking to the bus and applying for jobs. We were going to the library. We were going to AtlantaMeetup.com. We were trying to mix and mingle with people like y'all, okay? And that's what we were just like, we have to get in the right rooms. We got to get with people who figured this out. And one day we went to the library, and I know it was God. Like, I haven't been to the library in like since high school. And one day we're just so defeated. I'm like, let's just go to the library and kill some time. I found a manual, a little pamphlet, and it had 1,000 ways to make money as your own boss. And I'm like, okay, you know, here I am, college educated. I graduated early, top of my class. I'm an overachiever in every way you can imagine, okay? And here I am reading a manual on how to make money in 1,000 ways, dog walking, closet organization. I'm like, you done picked the wrong ones. You ain't gonna ruin my life. This is not gonna be our life, okay? And I get to the last page and I find out about dropshipping. And something about it, y'all, just the name, I don't know, it's like intriguing in some way. And I said to myself, when I read the little summary underneath it, and I saw what dropshipping meant, you know, it's a form of e-commerce where you basically are selling products that you don't have to have in your possession. I said, like a middleman? Because I've done that before. Hold on, I put a few points on some things before. So I realized in that moment that, like, wait, this is a hack for me. For someone who doesn't have many resources, I had a little money saved up, but I was still in that mindset. I was so scared. I was holding on to every dollar we had, like literally. And I'm like, dang, I could start a whole business without having to invest like in the inventory at all. Like, so I could sell things that I've never even seen before or held before. I don't have to buy them. Like, once I really put that together, I was like, this is it for me. What do I need? Okay, started researching at the library. A computer, I have that somewhere in my closet. I was a makeup artist, y'all. I essentially traded in my brush belt for a laptop, right? I didn't even know how to really use my laptop. It had been so many years since I had been in school. And I'm the least tech savvy person you'll ever meet. And something about it, I just knew that I could handle. I knew I would be determined enough to figure this out, right? I tried and I failed, I'm not gonna lie. I was still very, very excited though. Something about it just kept me going, and I refused to give up on this. I knew this was for me, right? And he was really into it too. He's like, yeah, we could do this. So we're researching, trying to find our winning products, so long story short, I failed, lost a lot of money trying to figure it out on my own. Never had a mentor before, never even heard the word, like I didn't even know that you could seek knowledge from people. I just thought it was school and then you figure out life on your own, your parents or whatever. So here I was like, I can't figure this out. And I've always been able to figure out my problems. I've always been a problem solver. Why is this not working for me? And my man goes, man, we need babe, we just blew $1,700. Like, we got rent in 2 weeks. Like, you can't keep playing around with this business. Like, I'm about to, and I'm like, no, you're not. Like, yeah, I'm gonna figure this out. He's like, let's just get a mentor. I said, a what? He said, let's get a mentor. He said, in prison, all the Jewish people that I was locked up with, they all had mentors, okay? My man did a financial crime, okay? So he was locked up with the big boys, and he was having real conversations with them, and they all did certain things, and things that our communities don't really praise and talk about. And so they put him on, and they're like, a lot of them were into real estate and doing things like that, and they're like, yeah, my mentor. So he's like, in prison, all the big heads have mentors. And I was like, well, what's that? Where do I get that from? He's like, well, I don't know. And I'm like, well, there goes that, and so I go on YouTube, I'm like looking, and I find this 19-year-old boy, and over time, after getting to know him through the internet and stuff, he was making $240,000 a month doing drop shipping. I called him up and I poured out my heart to this little boy, okay? I was 27 years old, and I was like, listen, I need this. My man is about to, you don't even want to know. I need this. I'm 27, I was supposed to have kids at 25, and I can't do it because I'm broke. Like, please. He's like, $4,000. And I said, what? For what? He's like, $4,000 if you want me to help you. I was like, okay, you a fuck, like, you got me. Like, I ain't never, what? I didn't even have $4,000 ever at one time in my bank account. So I was like, you are a scam, good night. And I went to my man, I was like, that's what you wanted me to do? He's like, how much? So we did that whole thing. Y'all, I lost so much more than $4,000 in the next few months because I was so stubborn thinking that I could figure this out. So more money down the drain, bills piling up. Now the not resentment, but the kind of, what are you doing? Like, what are we doing here? So long story short, I bit the bullet. I hired my mentor. And, when I spoke to him that day, he told me two things. I was going to write it, but it's okay. I'll just talk to you guys about it. The two things he told me that changed my life forever is, if you want to be wealthy, if you want to make a lot of money, you have to have something to sell. And I'm like, well, there goes that. I don't have anything. I barely have a pot to piss in at this point. I have nothing to sell. Like, nothing of value in my house, nothing. He's like, no, not like that. He's like, but just think about it. Any job you've ever had, you got the pennies, you got the minimum wage, you got whatever you were gonna get, right? But you were working for a company that sold something, and that company is making the big bucks, right? So anybody you can even think of, they have something that they've monetized, something, a service, a product, something to sell. I had nothing to sell, at least I thought, right? The second thing he told me is, you can never be broke, you can never be poor if you can find a way to be an asset to someone else. If you can find a way to position yourself to offer value to someone in need and solve a direct pain point for someone else, you will never be broke again. And so that really stuck with me. I was like, wow, that is some powerful stuff. And if you really think about, like, how they say serve your way in, it's like, if you find somebody who has a weakness, if you find somebody, if you just around them for a few days, a business owner, whatever, and you notice that there's certain procedures or systems in their life that are just not up to par, and you realize, dang, Marvin's always stressed because, he got this driveway, maybe, he always talking about how his car rolling back, and, that's a problem. You hear it for a while, you're like, I want to help him solve that. Like, maybe you have some special skills, maybe a friend of yours can fix his driveway or do whatever, right? And hey, Marvin, I don't have much money, I don't have much resources, but I know how to pave a driveway. I can make a little step for you, and you don't even, let me do this for you. You think Marvin's not going to be like, wow, if you position it in a way of value, you think he's not going to be like, you know what, that's going to save me a whole lot of X, Y, and Z. I do need that. What you want for that? I don't know. I have no money, right? $100, I'll do it. Sure, come on, yeah. And you know what? I got some more work for you back. Now all of a sudden you're looked at differently. Now all of a sudden you had $0 and it costs you nothing to do the things that are natural to you, right? I remember when I was on my last, I had a friend who was a girl. She was stripping and doing illegal things to make money. And here in Atlanta, we were both like just, no money. She was making a ton of money in her industry, but never had anything to show for it. And I'm like, Jen, like, you make a lot of money, girl. I'm over here working corporate. I barely make but how I got more money than you? And she's just like, I don't know. I can't hold on to my money to save my life. And you're so good with money. Like, you are really, really good at saving money. And I'm like, well, that comes natural to me because I grew up with no money. So I hold on to $1 for a year if I have to. Like, this is just what I do in my sleep. I know how to hold on to some money. And she's like, girl, you're good naturally. Can I pay you for your services? I said, I don't have no services, girl. The hell you talking about? She's like, no, you have a gift. Like, people like me need people like you. And I'm like, really? How much you gonna give me? Like, what do you want to give me? She's like, if you could help me save like $20,000 in 4 months, like she gave me her little thing. She's like, I'll give you like $4,000. Oh my God, how much? To do what? Like something that I do every day for myself and whoever for free? Yeah, girl. So I helped her save a ton of money, and she just looked at me like, so my point is, you could have zero and find something to sell and be an asset to someone, and all of a sudden become a hero to yourself and that person, right? Long story short, you guys, let me stay on topic. So he told me, find something to sell, right? And so from that point forward, the only thing in my mind was, let me find something to sell. Let me find that product that can solve a problem for someone. And so at the same time, I'm studying dropshipping because I found out about it at the library. Since then, I was obsessed, okay? Any Scorpios in the room? Whew, very obsessive personalities, okay? When you have your mindset on something, you already know, like, it's gonna work, it's gonna happen, right? Okay, so that's what I was on, and I'm sitting here I'm gonna put y'all onto something, okay? Because as a drop shipper, we utilize manufacturers that offer us products at wholesale prices so that we can get it, obtain it for low and sell it for high, right? Typical business, map out model, yes. So here I was like, okay, I learned about AliExpress.com, CJ Dropshipping, Spocket. These are just some of the platforms that you can use. And these manufacturers offer any type of item you can think of, from chairs to backdrops to plants, markers, accessories, clothing, shoes, anything. You go on AliExpress right now from your phone, you will see it's like an Amazon. This platform changed my life, y'all. It gave me, someone who didn't have the capital to go out. Anybody ever want to start an online business with clothing or boutique or a hair shop or something, and you get out into it and then you realize, hold on, I got to come out of pocket $10,000 for these bundles? Or for these sundresses, I got to spend how much up front? Like, I'm cool. Next, I'll go with an MLM before I do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just not trying to do that. And that was me. Whenever I heard of my friends starting businesses, I'm like, so how much it costs? Like, what you got to, I got to get a loan. I have $10,000 for this, the inventory, the mannequins, the lights, the employees. I'm like, oh no, we ain't got those type of funds over here. And AliExpress.com gave me a whole world of opportunity, okay? The options are endless. You can sell anything you want. The trick is with drop shipping though, we don't want to sell anything that we want, because we go on there and we like, oh, I want this, is that. It's not about what we want. When you decide to become a business owner, you're now serving others. You're in business to help others or to give other people the things that they want. And that was the first mindset shift I had to have, because I've only ever been a consumer of things. I've only ever bought. Never thought I would be on the other end, where now I have to get and tap into the mindset of someone who is buying from me. So now I had to train myself to look at these products a little bit differently. Maybe the reason I was losing so much money in the beginning is because I was trying to sell the things that I thought were so damn cute. Nobody else did. And I was not making any money, right? So as soon as my mentor kind of trained me into understanding what a winning product looks like, that was a game changer for me. So I started looking at AliExpress with a different lens. Instead of looking at it like an Amazon of things I wanted to buy, I started reading analytics and seeing what other people were buying. So there's tools that you can use, right? But you could just do this very simply by going on AliExpress.com and sorting by orders and kind of filtering it that way so you can see what are people buying. How many times have you guys gone on Instagram and seen ads come up on your screen of really cute things, and you're like scrolling, you looking for your ex-boyfriend, all of a sudden oh my God, that is so cute, I need that, hold on, and you buy it, right? That impulse buy, yeah, that's people like me and my mentees targeting y'all, because we know you want that, okay? We know you want that. Marquel was talking about Facebook ads. I've used Facebook ads to make millions of dollars online with this business model, okay? So everything y'all have heard, during this conference has been very relevant as far as marketing goes to what I do as well and what I'm about to teach you guys. So AliExpress.com is gonna give you access to your next winning product. And all it takes is one to change your whole life, okay, you guys? I went from literally feeling like God forgot about me to just getting access to this one website and realizing like, oh my God, this one nugget of information literally changed my life. My first winning product made me over $250,000. I've been working since I was 15. Never had a six-figure income. Never had no luxury, nothing, bare minimum always, and I was okay with that. Okay, so here I am with my first winning product. To find a winning product, you want to make sure you are solving a problem for someone else. Your product should be a problem-solving product. You're gonna have shiny ball syndrome. You're gonna want to sell everything. Make it simple for yourself and find a product that solves a problem for someone, okay? I already told you what my mentor told me. As long as you're an asset and a value to someone, you can never go broke. So yeah, you can sell the bundles, you can sell the fun things. Sell something that literally solves a pain point. I'm talking about your back hurting, the shit that keeps you up all night crying and your legs tingling, something that really causes a pain point, and then you go on there and you find a posture corrector for that problem. Someone with scoliosis who's hurting is not going to let that pass them up. If you properly package that up and have a proper description saying something like, how your back's still hurting, this posture corrector has assisted millions of people with correcting their posture and helping them sleep better at night. Do you want this? 50% off. Buy it now. Buy it here. Click the link in my bio. That's all I did. And instead, I sold a necklace, guys. So besides a problem-solving product, you can find something that strikes an emotional chord. If you find something that tugs on heartstrings, that's psychology, buyer psychology. You're gonna get that sale, okay? So find something that solves an immediate problem for a community or a specific group of people, or find something that strikes an emotional chord, right? People love that. There's a little bit more that I give but those are the main two that you can really go on there right now and tonight, whatever, as homework. Everybody on here, I know my time is limited, so I'm gonna wrap it up. Everybody on here can afford to have another stream of income, am I right? Okay. I mean, am I right, y'all? Y'all wanna make some money or not? Like, yes. Okay, so everybody literally can go home tonight, go on AliExpress.com and find your next winning product. Okay, if you struggle, if you really kind of need a visual first, you could go on TikTok. TikTok is one of the fastest organically growing platforms. You can post content on there without ever showing your face, anything, and your product might have students whose products are going viral right now. They're waking up to sales every day because they're leveraging that platform, and they don't, again, have to show their face. It could be a product like this that you literally take pictures of, put it in the sunlight, take it outside, hold it up, boomerangs, weird stuff. Find out which one gets the most likes after you're posting consistently, see which one ends up going viral, and then that's your winner. Now repurpose similar content to that. If you have TikTok, there's a little hack. You can search the hashtag TikTok made me buy it, right? You're gonna see a whole bunch of viral TikTok products. Go in there and find one that hits on one of the two things that I mentioned, either emotional chord or solves a direct problem from someone. Then go on AliExpress.com, find that product, search by keyword, right? So if it's like a shark slipper, type in shark slipper, and it'll probably come up, and sort by orders so you can find the supplier that's selling the most of them, because that's probably who you want to do business with if they're making the most money and selling the most, right? There's a lot that does go into this. I can't get too off track, but this is it. That's it, guys. That's how you find something of value that you can now offer in exchange for money and have a way to make a transactional exchange with someone. So you can start with literally, I don't like to say you can start business with no money, because let's be real, you need marketing. If who's trying to start a business and have it not go nowhere, right? So you do need a little bit of a budget or time to invest, to put in that sweat equity. Your girl doesn't really like to sweat too much though. So I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is so that I can get quicker results, right? So I always leverage paid ads, and paid ads is what made me a millionaire today. However, I do teach both organic and paid strategies because people have come in at all different budgets. But TikTok, if you're low on funds, TikTok is going to be the game changer for you, because you don't have to really invest. You can go on there, create content, give your kids the camera, rock out, go outside for 5 minutes and play with this, make some content for me, start posting it. Always include a call to action. Let your audience know exactly what you want them to do, whether you're posting on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Y'all, the reason I made millions of dollars is because I went from just using Facebook and Instagram to being like, no, I want an omnipresence for my brand. I want to be everywhere for my brand. We're now on Pinterest, we're now on TikTok, we're now on Google, we're now on YouTube, we're everywhere. So if y'all follow me, you probably see me following y'all on every platform, okay? So I just want y'all, I know there's a lot more I can give. I want you guys to really be well informed about this business model, because it changed my life and it opened doors for us that we didn't think were possible for us. So I want you guys to just stay in contact with me. I want to give you a free training to help you learn a little bit more about this, since I have to wrap it up. The number to text P2P2 is 323-618-6585. Okay, so if you text P2P when I get service sometime today, I'm gonna send you a free training just to give you a little bit more insight on drop shipping. And if you decide, you want a mentor, you want some help with this, this is what I teach. This is what I'm very dedicated to doing. And I would love to help you guys learn it a little bit more too. So yes, it's 618-6585. You guys, I'm Learn with Chelsea on Instagram. Make sure you follow me. I give so much free content. It's so valuable. The gems that I drop are like, I have people making money just from the free stuff, okay? So utilize it. I pay a lot of money for an amazing team to help me put that together for y'all, so please just take in all the knowledge. Knowledge is power, and it changed my life, changed my fiance's life. We now both run separate $1 million companies. I'm so proud of him, and I'm just very thankful that, So Thanks, guys. It was great talking to you.
Cheers, Chelsea. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing with us on our path to prosperity. We loved you, we enjoyed you, and we hope for more success, and we'll be right along with you with our success. Thank you, thank you, thank you.